Okay. Good morning. I'm going to, morning Abbas, I'm going to send a link to the chat until the others join. Please go answer it. Okay, now we'll wait for a couple of students.
Yes, Rahim, tell me.
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm good. Hi, Miss.
Hi, Mariam. You guys please go to the link.
Okay.
Good morning, Adam. Let me share the screen. How's everybody?
Fine.
Okay, we're going to answer 2 questions on Mentimeter.
Morning, Miss.
Good morning. How are you?
Exhausted.
Morning, Alex.
Good morning, Miss.
Okay, guys, let's answer that question in the chat. Read it carefully. This one, and then we'll answer another one. Okay, already 3 answers. That's good. Just take attendance. Okay, I am resending now. Okay, 6 answers. That's good. Good morning, Muhammad. Okay, which of the following do we use in descriptive writing? Which of the following elements? Okay, good, good. 8 answers so far. So we use adjectives, sensory details, and figures of speech. This is what 9 of you said. I need like 4 more answers. Come on, guys, it's pretty easy. I'm resending the link for those of you who can't access it, okay? One more minute.
You know, I just realized we've been in lockdown for almost a year, like 10 more days, and we've been in lockdown for a year.
I haven't assigned
That's insane.
I haven't assigned the homework yet, but some of you have already sent me the whole worksheet, and that was pretty good. Okay, I need to explain the worksheet. Okay, I have 10 answers, all of them perfectly correct. Now, which of the following do we use in descriptive writing? Do we use facts and statistics? Amir, do we use facts and statistics? Why don't we use facts?
That's informative, no?
Good, that is informative writing, expository.
Because that's not describing, that's informing.
Good for you. How about expert opinion about a topic when you're trying to persuade something that, let's say smoking is bad? Why is that not descriptive? What kind of an essay is that? Yes, Amir?
Persuasive writing or essay.
That is persuasive writing. And the type of writing where you use a lot of adjectives, sensory details, and figures of speech, that is called what? What type of writing is that?
Descriptive writing.
Descriptive writing. How about the type of writing, the type of writing where we use a lot of, where we use story elements like a plot, problem, solution. What type of writing is that?
Narrative.
That is narrative writing, correct. Now I'd like you guys to answer one more question, and please tell me if you can't see the screen. I'm going to share it now. Okay. Okay, can you see the screen now? Can you see the question?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give one descriptive word to talk about a unique or special piece of handicraft, such as the Jazine cutlery, woodwork, or jewelry, or any other beautiful piece of handicraft. Just one descriptive word.
Artistic, right?
You can say that. But imagine you have, of course, now you have a piece of craft in your home. Take a look at it and just describe it in one word.
Unique.
Yeah, exactly. Glimmer. Wow, this is a good word. Yes, some of them are very shiny.
That was me.
Good for you. Especially when it's made of brass or a certain metal, especially when it's jewelry. Okay, special, that's good. Artistic, creative, traditional, wow. Some good words there. Precious, of course. Unique. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I need like 3 more words. I know you can do better than that, but this is good already. Good, good. Impressive, impressive. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna log in on my laptop.
What, Alex? Okay. Okay, wow. Okay. Good morning, traditional creativity. It is creative. Okay. I think this is good enough, but I wanted more of you to participate. All of those words used, they are what part of speech? What are they? Let's see.
All right, back.
Okay, Jad, what are they? Are they verbs? Are they nouns? What are they? Reem, what are all those words? What part of speech, Abbas? You raised your hand.
Adjective.
Yes, they are adjectives, and we use a lot of them in descriptive writing. Okay, good. Now we can go to our PowerPoint. Okay. Which is about descriptive writing. Yes, yes, Reem?
Can they sometimes be adverbs?
Exactly. That's what I'm going to talk about. We use a lot of adjectives and adverbs because adverbs even add more meaning to adjectives. Take a look at this picture in front of you. What do you notice? Reem, since you are speaking now. There's a person trying to write. What do you notice about all the pictures around
No,
this
Miss,
person?
I do not, Jean.
Nurjan, I'm sorry. Reem, but if you want, of course, you can answer that question.
Miss, may I answer?
Yes, Miss. People are making things handmade.
Okay, how about all of them? What do you notice in them? The way the picture was taken. There's a lot of what? Nurjan, do you have an answer? Anyone? Does anyone have an answer?
Drawing
There's a lot of details.
about
There's
the
a lot of
pictures.
details, a lot of things to describe. Okay,
I was
look
gonna
at
say
the,
that.
yeah, look at the picture on
It's
the right.
colorful, it's bright.
Exactly, they're colorful, they're bright. They just, you would just feel the urge to hold a pen and write something about it. Okay, whenever you go to the beach, when it's sunset, or you go to an exhibition with so many color, you do have this urge to maybe post something, write something about it, because it invokes that feeling in you. And then you write something descriptive. So let's begin. What's the main purpose of descriptive writing? Mariam, would you please start reading? Mariam, can you hear me?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Mariam, would you please start writing? Start reading.
Okay. The main purpose of descriptive writing is to describe a person, place, or thing in such a way that a picture is formed in the reader's mind.
Mm-hmm.
Descriptive writing involves paying close attention to details by using all of your 5 senses.
Exactly, that's it. When you want to describe something, it's as if you are painting a picture for that person. This picture is formed in their head through your writing. This is why you need to use a lot of details and you need to use all your senses when you write a descriptive essay. Okay, Sarah?
Yes, Miss.
Would you please read?
From the beginning.
Characteristics of a descriptive essay.
Characteristics of a descriptive essay.
Mm-hmm.
Descriptive elements. Yes. Use of adjectives and adverbs.
Mm-hmm. This is what your friend was saying a while ago. Use a lot of adverbs and adjectives. Yes.
Obviously, how can
Obviously.
Obviously, because descriptive words add important details and make descriptive writing more interesting and colorful.
Okay, let's
example
make 2 sentences. Yes, Sarah.
Enormous flakes of snow fell peacefully from the sky. The dark.
Go ahead.
The dark felt suspiciously strange.
Okay, Sarah and everyone, let's say I said flakes of snow fell from the sky. How is that descriptive? It's not, but look at how I wrote it here. Enormous flakes of snow fell peacefully from the sky. How did I make it more descriptive? What did I add?
Peacefully and enormous.
Exactly. Enormous is an adjective. Peacefully, how did they fall? They fell peacefully. Peacefully is an adverb. An adverb adds more meaning to either a verb or an adjective. And the second sentence, the path was dark. That's not enough. The dark path felt suspiciously strange. I added 2 adjectives and 1 adverb. How strange was it? It was suspiciously strange. This is how you make something more descriptive. Okay, thank you, Sarah.
Okay.
Hadi, would you please read figures of speech?
Yeah, a simile is comparing two things using like or
Using
or
like or as. Remember those from grade 7 and 8 and even 6? Okay. Simile is comparing, we use a lot of figures of speech in descriptive essays. Comparing two things using like or as.
example, her heart is like pure gold. He was brave as lion. He was brave as a lion.
Good.
Metaphor.
Hadi, why is that a simile?
Because there was like and the other one there was as.
Okay, what are we comparing? Thank you, Hadi. Reem, what are we comparing in the first sentence? Her heart is like pure gold. What are we comparing? What two things? Can anyone tell me? Okay, two people raised their hands. Kalam, what are we comparing?
In this case, we're comparing her heart with like pure gold.
Okay, we're comparing her heart with pure gold using?
Using like.
Exactly. Now the second one, Adam. Nurjan, you raised your hand.
Yes, miss.
The second one, what are we comparing?
Metaphor. He was brave as a lion.
Lion. What are we comparing? Two things.
He
to a
the lion.
Lion.
To a lion.
Using as. Okay, so this is what a simile is. Can anyone give me a simile now? Can anyone give me a sentence with a simile? I felt like she was like, can anyone give me a simile using like?
Can I give you one?
Yeah, of course.
The face of this girl is like a moon.
Okay, the face of the girl was like the moon. That's a good simile. Sarah?
She is brave like her mother.
Okay, she is brave like her mother, comparing two things using the word like. Okay, great. Now we finished with simile. Now we go to metaphor. Metaphor is very close to simile with one little change. What is a metaphor? Mahdi, are you with us? Because you seem to be having trouble with your connection. Mahdi, can you read metaphor?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Metaphor, speaking of one thing as if it were another. Comparing two things without using as or like.
Okay. Comparing two things without using as or like.
Example.
Read the sentence.
Her heart is pure gold.
Okay.
He was brave. He was a brave man.
Mahdi, can you tell me the difference between this and this? Her heart is like pure gold. And then I said, her heart is pure gold. He was as brave as a lion. He was a brave lion. What's the difference here?
And simile, we use like or as, but metaphor, we don't.
We don't. We speak of one thing as if it were another. Can you give me a metaphor, yeah. Mahdi? Anyone can raise their hand, of course. Anyone can answer this. Any metaphors? Kalam?
I'm still thinking of like a good one, so.
Metaphors or?
Metaphor. I want a metaphor now. Okay, have you heard of this very famous metaphor? He was a couch potato. Okay.
Not really.
Okay, we are speaking of him as
Laziness.
if he were, laziness, as if he were a couch potato. Okay, but that's a metaphor, okay? He is not a potato, it's just a metaphor. That's what a metaphor is. Come on, one more metaphor so that we can proceed.
You're such a snail.
Okay, you're such a snail, meaning you're very slow. Exactly, that's a metaphor.
Or maybe
yeah.
The world is a stage. That could be one, I guess.
Very good. The world is a stage. We didn't say the world is like a stage. We said the world is a stage. That's a metaphor, speaking of the world as if it were a stage. Okay, and so many more. Think of how nice that would be to include in a descriptive essay. Finally, for this stage, personification. Abbas, what is personification?
Giving human characteristics to non-humans.
Yes, read please the example.
Okay. The flowers dance gleefully in the spring field. The sky powered its tears on the thirsty earth.
Okay, why are those personification? The flowers danced gleefully in the spring field. Why is that a personification?
To describe...
Okay, can flowers dance? Do flowers dance?
No.
What are we comparing that to? What characteristic? Who dances?
Human.
Good. The sky poured its tears. Who cries? Does the sky cry?
Human.
Humans cry, so this is personification. One of my favorite figures of speech is personification. It adds so much beauty to your writing. So please use it. Okay, everything clear with simile, metaphor, and personification? No questions? Okay.
No questions.
Okay, great. One more thing, an element of descriptive writing is sensory details, the use of sensory details. Yasmina, would you please read?
Yes, miss.
Would you please read?
Okay. Sensory details use senses while describing touch, smell, sight, and sound and taste. Example, the freezing cold wind cut through their skin as they heard the loud thunder and saw the blinding lightning torching the sky.
Okay, take a look at this. Take a look at how many senses we used. The freezing cold wind cut through their skin as they heard, first of all, freezing cold wind, as they heard the loud thunder and saw the blinding lightning torching the sky. Okay, so we use a lot of senses, as much as you can. Okay, thank you. Next slide. Jad, are you there? Okay, those of you who haven't been participating, I made a list of you and today I'm speaking to Ms. Rana. Framework of a descriptive essay. Now we know the elements, we know what we should include. Now we should know how we should organize them in an essay. Fatima. Muhammad Farran. Okay. Reem, would you please read?
Yes, miss.
Okay.
Like any other essay, a descriptive essay is made of 3 parts: an introduction, a body, and a conclusion.
Okay.
Introduction
Introduction.
provides readers with a hook, background information, and the thesis.
Okay, Reem, like any other introduction, we need a hook. What's a hook? At the beginning of a paragraph, what's a hook?
Yes, a hook.
Okay, what is it? Can you tell me what it is?
It tells us what the essay is talking about.
Okay, but think of the word hook. Is it a thesis? It's the first sentence or two of
Yes.
the essay. No, it's not.
Not the thesis. Not the thesis.
Is the last sentence of the paragraph. What's a hook?
Yes.
Who can tell me?
It's the first sentence in the essay.
Okay, and why?
That grabs the reader's
Good.
attention.
Good. It hooks the reader. It's an attention getter. Okay, that's why we call it a hook. It could be a question. It could be a figure of speech, a sound effect. Just get
a quote.
A quote, yes. And in it probably in descriptive essay, the most important thing.
Or a question.
Or a question, yes, Reem. Then your lead or background information, which finally leads to your thesis, which is always the last sentence at this stage. It's always the last sentence, and it's the central idea of your essay. Okay, and it's one paragraph. The body, what do we write in the body paragraphs, Lana?
Describe the topic from the different angels using descriptive words, sensory details, and figure of speech.
Okay, and this is where you're going to use a lot of descriptive words, adjective, adverbs, a lot of sensory details, and figures of speech. Conclusion, Lana, continue.
Yes. Conclusion presents the final point, which could be a summary of the topic, scripted, the final impressions, feelings, etc.
Okay, great. So this is the framework of a descriptive essay. How many paragraphs do we usually write in grade 9? How many paragraphs? We know this is 1 and this is 1. How many paragraphs is the body paragraph? Body.
2.
Yes, 2. In grade 9, we should write 4 paragraphs. Everything clear so far?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. And then I made this like shortened diagram about what you should include. Kalam, would you please read?
Descriptive writing elements, sensory details, what you hear, see, smell, touch, or taste.
Okay.
Descriptive words, specific adjectives, adverbs, be, look, and seem verbs, and no vague formulations.
Okay. Now, your impressions, where do you think we write this? Sorry. Where do you think we should write this, your impressions? In which part of your essay? Anyone can answer this, of course.
Like maybe we can conclusion, because that's where we conclude like final impressions and feelings.
Exactly. In the conclusion, you write your feelings, your memories, and your impressions of what happened. And of course, very important, figures of speech. Similes, metaphors. Of course, you can use a lot of symbols and symbolism and personification. Now we move on to the sample I prepared for you guys. Okay, I would like, Reina, are you there? Reina? Reina, again, we're joining without participating. Reina and Jad. Okay, why doesn't Nurjan begin? Nurjan, read the prompt for us.
Okay, miss. We have all been on a special trip that was so memorable to us. In a well-organized descriptive narrative essay, recount a time when you visited a certain exhibition, museum, ruins, handcraft workshop, etc.
Okay.
Describe your trip from the
Nurjan, let me
beginning
explain
to
first.
the end.
Exhibition, you know all those special fairs you go to. Sometimes they make exhibition entire where you go see things and buy stuff, like a book exhibition or a handicraft exhibition. I'm sure all of you have been to those. Okay, a museum where they display ancient pieces of art, the ruins. Who can tell me what ruins are? I'm sure you've all been to the ruins of Tyre.
Miss,
Ancient
yes,
places.
from the old people.
Old places.
Okay, ancient places, like the ruins in Tyre, the ones facing the sea, the beach, the one at Bus.
Yeah, those.
Okay, for example, those are ruins, ancient places. Okay, or handicraft workshop. Describe one trip. If you haven't been to any of those, you can make something up. Okay, be creative. Describe your trip. Nurjan, yes, continue, please.
Talk about your feeling during that time. Make sure you use figures of speech such as simile, metaphor, and personification. Use sensory details. Fill in the charts below before you write your essay.
Okay, I wrote about a trip to an exhibition, and this is how I divided my essay. If you get on an official exam or any other exam, if you get a descriptive essay, you will probably have a chart and not an outline to fill. So the setting, exhibition in our city, exhibition, as I said, is a place where they display a lot of stuff and people go and buy them. Time, recently, it happened recently. Characters, me and the people at the exhibition. The main attractions, what did you see? 2 large halls inside the venue. Venue is a place where a lot of people go to. Stalls from different places displaying different handicrafts. I saw a beautifully made camel statue and bought it as a gift for my mom. In the second hall, there were different types of traditional food, tasted many of them. Remember, please write in phrases. Okay, let's remember that part. In the chart, write in phrases and not in complete sentences. Feelings, except for this part where you can write in a complete sentence. I am glad to have had this great opportunity to visit the exhibition. I got to see unique art and crafts from my country. It made me understand my culture much better. You can also say how proud you were when you saw everything in that exhibition. Okay, now let's read. Alex.
Yes, miss?
Yes, Alex, read, but please slowly.
All right, which paragraph do you want me to read?
The first one. A memorable day at the exhibition.
Memorable day at the exhibition. An open exhibition was held in our city recently. I am very fond of visiting exhibitions. Miss, I can't, hold on, wait. Move you. So I decided to visit it. It was a handcraft and handloom expo. Everybody took a keen interest in the show as local artisans from all over the country had participated in it.
Okay, so Hadi, can you tell me what this exhibition is about? What does it exhibit? What is it displaying? Okay, who knows what hand looms are? What do they produce? Okay, handcrafts, we know that they are handicrafts. Hand looms are, they produce rugs and carpets. Handmade
so like clothing as well, okay.
Okay.
Like it's basically like cloth-like products, basically.
Yes, yes, exactly. Second paragraph, Reem, would you please read? Lana?
Yes, بس معلقة بس الشاشة.
Okay. Do you have it now? Okay, until it works, let's see if Lana can.
No.
Lana? Okay. Sarah, would you please read?
Can I, miss?
Yes.
May I?
Yes, Mariam, you may.
The exhibition was unique and highlighted various cultures of our country. There were 2 large halls inside the venue. Each building continued stalls from multiple states where the participants displayed their best pieces of art. Some of the work was very pleasing to look at, like the potteries, handbags, textiles, shawls, handcrafts, paintings, hats, jewelry, jute crafts, etc.
Okay. Okay, what I liked the most was a nice and beautiful camel. Notice the adjectives. A nice and beautiful camel statue made of clay displayed in the Rajasthan state stall. It was built so neatly, adverb, with close attention to all the minute features. This word is not minute. It's called minute, meaning the little details, that it looked just like a real-life miniature camel. Notice the simile. I purchased that piece from the artist so that I could give it as a gift to my mother for her upcoming birthday. Okay, so Lana, can you read now?
Yes, miss.
Paragraph 3, please.
At the corner of the second hall, there was a food section where very traditional and unique dishes were being sold. I enjoyed tasting very sweet and savory dishes, especially the hot quiches from the
Rajasthan. This is
an stall. Yes, and sweet pigeon loads from the Uttar
Pradesh stall.
Okay,
thank you, Lana. Finally, the conclusion. Would you please read, Abbas?
Okay. I am glad that I got such a great opportunity in visiting this exhibition, as I got to see the unique art and craft from various parts of the country. It made me understand the cultural diversity of our nation and left me feeling proud of our immense cultural heritage.
Okay, notice how we ended. First of all, did we use a lot of sensory details? Yes, the sight, the sound, the taste. Okay, we used a lot of adjectives and adverbs. We used similes. And then finally, in the conclusion, what did the author write? What did the author give us in the conclusion, Sarah? Sarah, what did the author do in the conclusion? I think Sarah has trouble with the internet. Who can answer this? Okay, the author put feelings, impressions. Notice how the author said how proud he felt to visit this because it showed him the rich cultural heritage of his country. And this is what you should include in a conclusion. We will continue with this tomorrow. I will have you write a descriptive essay, but I'm still thinking when it would be due. Okay, so tomorrow we continue and I will assign your homework. Any questions before we leave?
No, not currently.
No.
No.
you. Okay, great. I urge you to watch the video. The video is very detailed. Please watch it. Okay, so
I watched it.
Great. Several of you watched it, and I felt proud of that. I want you all to watch it. I want 21 views. Okay. Well.